What's up everyone, Kirby here, and today I'll be reviewing a movie that I actually watched back in my English class. It of course stars Nicolas Cage, and it's from the producer Jerry Bruckheimer, who is best known for producing Top Gun, the Beverly Hills Cop movies, and the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. And and that movie would be on the 2004 adventure film National Treasure. So the plot for National Treasure is it's about this guy named Ben Gates, played by Nicolas Cage, who always trained about looking for treasure ever since he was a kid. And basically what happens in the movie is that he and his friends Riley and Ian were at the Arctic, going to the underground to find a clue there, which apparently the clue is supposed to contain like they're trying to find a clue for the Declaration of Independence, which is treasure Ben is really looking forward to claiming, since he really wanted that treasure so bad. However, Ben finds the clue, but then Ian gets mad about Ben getting most of the credit, so Ian pretty much betrays Ben, and now it's kind of like a race for who's going to get the treasure first. So it's the whole point of the movie is that it's basically up to Ben to get the treasure first before Ian does, and that's that's the that's the whole point of the movie National Treasure. So my opinion on this movie, yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. It has a really good plot and really good acting too. Really good performances, I must say. And Nicolas Cage, like in other movies that I've seen from him, yeah, I did really great in this movie. Yeah. And Ben is honestly a pretty likable character. And I definitely agree that National Treasure is definitely one of those important movies to be shown at school. Not only because the movie's about treasure hunting, but that's a good message too. And the movie's all about not having a good relationship at first, but then your relationship grows through the rest of the movie. And it's all about survival and basically just having the fun adventure of a lifetime. That's basically how National Treasure is described as. And I must say the writing is really good too, and it has really good music. And I gotta say, out of all of the scenes in the movie, I personally think the best part of the movie, at least in my opinion, is the chase scene, which actually happens after the museum robbery, where Ben goes after the truck to get that map that Ian stole, and Ben was actually able to retrieve it, and Ian ended up getting the fake map that Ben actually bought from a gift shop, which, by the way, the gift shop part was actually pretty funny, really clever too. So it's the part where when Ben was at the gift shop, the employee notices that Ben has the map of leading to a clue of the Declaration of Independence, although the employee mistakes it for one of those maps that the gift shop actually sells. So what Ben actually did was that he hid the real map and bought the fake map, which is pretty funny and clever too, I must say. And definitely a good way to avoid getting caught too. And I can't really pronounce the guy's name who directed it. I can't pronounce the director's last name, but he did a good job directing it. There's only one thing I will I definitely did not like. That's one of my flaws for the film. I definitely did not like the villain. The villain is kind of weak, to be honest. And I didn't think he was a good villain at all. I mean, I don't really know much about Sean Bean. All I know is that he's most famous for Lord of the Rings, the first one. Although, to be honest, I've actually never seen any of the Lord of the Rings movies, so I don't really know what to say about Sean Bean. But yeah, I think Sean Bean has done better roles than playing the villain in National Treasure. So, I mean, if you like Nicolas Cage and if you like adventure movies like this one, then I definitely recommend National Treasure. It's a pretty good movie, although not one of the best adventure movies ever. Definitely not as good as Indiana Jones, but National Treasure is still worth watching, especially for the whole family to enjoy. So for my final thoughts on National Treasure, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10 stars. A pretty good and decent adventure film from 2004. Thank you all for watching and listening to my review on National Treasure. Let me know in the comments of what you think. This is me saying, peace out.